Deir el Medina, workers' town, we have documentary evidence of a 10-day week. So the month is 30 days, and the weekend seems to be 2 days, but there are regular holidays. So we know the work gang who were excavating, decorating, stocking, provisioning the Pharaoh's tomb down in Thebes would always have their attendance taken in a register by the more senior scribes so that they could keep tabs on the state-funded project. And we have a great set of texts that talk about the reasons for absence. So you could say you didn't go to work because you were brewing beer, or you were mummifying your mother, or you were drinking with the gods. So the acceptability, you could also be sick, as you would expect from more modern experience. So the working week, was differently organised. It was longer than we think of as the standard 7-day week. But I think, that time was punctuated with partying, recovering from the partying, doing your work, and having a good time. People almost universally want to have a good time to alleviate the boredom of life. But we do get an insight at Deir el Medina where the work itself was monitored. So, the daily grind of showing up at a certain place, you'd have your tools weighed in and out each day. So the tools for the excavating the tombs were made of copper alloy or bronze. And the state that was organising the excavation of the tomb would try and ensure that you weren't removing some of the copper alloy. So you might hear that excuse on the railways today for delays. The people have been stealing the copper wires. It was happening in ancient times. Occasionally they would reforge the tools. They'd collect them and reforge them. And there was a lot of side hustles. We've got evidence of side hustles. So you have your day job and you get paid for that in kind, in food and provisions and sacks of wheat to make bread. But you could barter that if you had extra. And then you might, if you were a skilled carpenter, you might make a coffin or a statue for someone, and they'd pay you separately. So there was quite a keen household industry going on at this town of Deir el Medina.